Hi, Spirit Fam. Welcome to the channel. Today I have a September message for all of the Aries out in the collective. Welcome back to I Lean Into Spirit. If you are new here, I want to welcome you and say thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. I want to let you all know that this is going to be a general reading. So that means that not everything is going to resonate with you or with every single Aries out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. So without further ado, Aries, let's go ahead and dive right into your September message. Okay. Aries, we are going to go ahead and get started right away with your tarot cards for this month. So let's see where we are starting for you here. All right, so we are going to start with presence. Okay, I absolutely love this for you here, Aries, because this means that you're basically being asked to be very present this month. Really be aware of your presence, and if you're actually really tuning in to people, conversations. Are you listening to guidance and messages and information that keeps coming up for you? I think that's going to be the very most important thing here. So we are starting off with presence, practice daily, and the cosmos with ascent. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. Okay, with presence here, Aries. This is really about you recognizing your presence. Notice how you see this sort of doorway that has opened up. And it opens up to something brighter. There's a lot more green on the other side. There's clear skies. I feel that ultimately what this is really saying for you here is that, you need to really listen to that inner presence within you, that inner calling, that inner voice, because you have daily practice here, which is really about recognizing that, you might actually need to set aside some time here, Aries, to create a daily practice, something that you do every single day that helps you be connected to your presence, to your higher self, that helps you feel grounded and present in the moment. Now, you also have the cosmos here with ascent, and this is all about feeling a sense of connectedness to everything that is around you. So it's really sort of calling you and wanting you to understand here, Aries, that you are connected to the cosmos, to the universe. You're connected to each and everything. And it's all about understanding your presence, understanding the depth of your divinity and who you are. And I feel that that's important for you because I feel this month it is a 9, so September is a 9 month, and that means that it is some things are going to be coming full circle. It is about a sense of being completed, right? And so I feel that this is going to be very important for you. I feel that if you can sort of find the balance between your human presence and your spiritual presence, it will help you sort of establish a sense of abundance. I feel that the more that you practice certain things daily, whether that's meditation, whether that's yoga, whether, whatever it is, it's really about getting you connected so that you can feel abundant and expansive, so that you could then in return feel that connectedness to everything around you. So let's go ahead and dive right into your tarot here, because I feel this is going to be really great for you. And I just want to dive right in. So we are starting off with the World. Look, I said it earlier, okay? I said it earlier that September is a completion. The World is about a completion. It's about things coming full circle for you and you sort of having an aha moment where you sort of feel connected to everything around you and you rise above. It's like there's no more restrictions, nothing is holding you back. It's you're breaking free from anything that might have made you feel restricted or bound, right? And I love this because now we're able to really concentrate on the things that you ultimately need to concentrate on, because now it's all about, you know, focusing on the things that you're passionate about, or focusing on the things that make you happy or give you a sense of freedom, right? And I love this for you. So in looking at this here, Aries, we have the World, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, right? So here's the beautiful thing. With the World card, it's really about things coming to completion, coming to an end, right? And it's really about you sort of cutting all the ties to all of the things that no longer serve you, right? It's almost like you're breaking the cycle, or you're breaking the ties of all the things that need to now sort of come to an end here. With the Ace of Cups, this is about you overflowing with a sense of abundance when it comes to your emotions. Now, the Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings. And it does reference your emotions, how you feel about things. And I feel that when you are deeply connected to your presence here, Aries, and you find time to create a daily practice for yourself, you're going to feel so overwhelmed with emotion and a sense of being supported and cared for. And I feel this is what is really going on. And I feel that this month, it's really about you, you know, being aware of times when you're feeling disappointed, when you're feeling drained, when you feel like things, you know, keep in mind here with this Four of Cups that the Four of Cups really speaks of apathy here. And for you, Aries, it's going to be really important for you to be aware of when those times are, because that's when you're going to ultimately really need to evaluate, you know, did you do your daily practice today? Are you really allowing yourself to be embodied in your spiritual presence on a daily basis? And recognizing that you have where you're putting your focus, where you're putting your energy is ultimately going to help you steer in the direction that you ultimately need to go. Now, I want to point out here that the woman here on this Five of Cups, okay, on this I said Four of Cups earlier. I apologize, Aries. This is a Five of Cups. So the woman here is facing towards the Ace of Cups. So here's the thing. I feel that this month, you're really going to be looking towards the things that are benefiting you this month. And I feel that you're going to be putting all of your energy and all of your effort, and you're going to be really excited about all of the opportunities that are going to be coming your way. And I want you to be very aware of the opportunities that come your way that feel as if they're not going to be supportive, or that feel they're not going to give you what you want. Okay? When those opportunities come up, I feel this is where you're needing to really be grounded in your presence daily, in your spiritual presence daily. I think this is the reason why you got to practice daily, because what it's really wanting you to be aware of is that sometimes you have a tendency, Aries, to just make very rash decisions, and you do them based off of your emotions. And so the Five of Cups here really speaks about crying over spilled milk. If you are constantly focusing your attention on all of the things that sort of failed in your life, excuse me, then all you're really going to see in your reality or in your experiences are all the things that failed. Okay? So understand that it's going to be very important for you to make a decision. You have to ultimately choose, right? You can choose to stay in the disappointment and in the sorrow or pitifulness of, well, this didn't work out for me, right? You can choose to stay there, or you can choose to say, you know what, this didn't work out. I can try again, maybe doing it in a different way. And maybe if I'm a little bit more grounded in my presence, I'll get better insight on maybe making a different choice, right? So it's really about you needing to really pay very close attention to your emotions here and how you feel about things, being very aware of where you are emotionally, okay? With the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So I feel that, this month is going to be a month where you're going to have a lot of communication going on, a lot of people really wanting your attention, wanting your ideas. Maybe you yourself are going to be having a lot of ideas and inspirations that are going to be popping up. And you're going to be very excited about it. And it's going to be a lot of quick, fast energy this month. But I want you to really, understand that as things are coming your way this month, be sure to feed the passions and the desires that bring you joy. That is ultimately going to be the most important, significant thing for you here, Aries. You need to really give time to your ideas and your inspirations, especially if you're wanting to create something new. Especially if you're wanting to create something new. Because if you're not really communicating your desires to your team, if you're not really putting any work into those ideas or those inspirations, the energy in those things will fizzle out. Recognize that this is fire, and fire is all about action. So it's important that you really focus daily on the things, on the tasks that you need to accomplish. Now, it might be, Aries, that what you ultimately need to do is make a list, a to-do list for yourself of what you need to do in order to get you to a specific goal that you are ultimately trying to achieve. Now, understand that it's not about you crossing everything off on this to-do list. It's not about you, getting as much as you can in 1 month. It's about being consistent in your efforts, not half-assing it. It's about being consistent and being diligent, okay? I do feel that for you, you've now come to a place here, Aries, where you are being given an opportunity to really sort of, you're giving a choice, right? Like, that's the best way for me to say this. You are being given a choice. You can choose to stay where you are, and you can choose to continue to look at the what ifs or the missed potentials that could have occurred, or you can choose to let that go and say, let's start over. Let's try again. Let's move forward, because there's so much more available for you out there if you're just willing to refocus your attention on that thing, right? So that is the primary message. So we're going to get one more final message for you here, Aries, this month, so that we could truly see what they're really wanting you to know here. Okay, here you go. You got letting go. Look at this beautiful card. Let me focus this here just a second. Look at this beautiful card here, Aries. This is what you're needing to really focus on. So your message here is letting go. And it says, today, remembering that God is within and around me, I release myself to God's hands and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that God is sending angels to help me face my difficulties that arise. I let go into God's will, knowing the best is yet to come. So Aries, this month is about letting go. It's about redirecting your attention to the things that you are ultimately inspired by, that you are ultimately passionate about, and that you really want to focus on. Remembering that you are connected to the cosmos. You're connected to each and everything, even your experiences and your emotions. It's about choosing which things to really focus your energy and emotions upon, because you've now come to the end of a cycle where now you get to choose. Do you want to try something different and have a new experience, or are you going to stay where you are? And your message here is about letting go. It's about letting go of any bitterness, any disappointment that you might feel about things that didn't work out the way that you expected them to. Understanding that there is a bigger purpose, a bigger reason as to why it didn't plan out that way. Maybe there was something that you couldn't actually see, and that's the reason why it didn't go through. And so now you have to refocus, realign yourself, and be more grounded in yourself, in your true essence, in your true divinity, to be able to create something new with more passion and more excitement and joy. So Aries, this is your message this month. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.